Is Hazy racing? Oh, Hazy's in too. Nice. That's so good. I'll laugh if they hit each other. But he left, so someone scared him. Okay, let's. You guys want to go? I got invites out. They'll get it full by the race. It's very annoying though. Whoever no showed. Damn sure. All right, let's ready this. Let's do this, guys. Right, all right, all right, all right. Fire this thing up. Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of Elite Raceway. I am your host, Laradri, and we are here for another great episode here of our No Assist Racing League with the most prestigious in the world. Oh, wrong script. Hold on one second. I did it again. Greetings, ya effing cunt. It is I took your dogs, and we are here live, and as if, oh, wrong script again. Throw that one away. Anyways, I don't, yeah, that was another technical difficulty. Sorry, I'm looking for my script. Who else does commentary? Oh, Owen. I would do an Owen impersonation, but I don't know how to drool that much, and I'm not wearing a helmet and a mouth guard. So we're going to skip the Owen one. Who else? Who are the other commentators that we know? Formula Jonah, I can't do his voice because I've hit puberty. Who are we doing next? I don't know. Let's be real. No one else really does commentary the way I'll be doing it. Well, here we are. We're in Canada, a track I never thought I'd see here in the Mushroom Cup again because Greg Jennings is unable to color between the lines and he always gets penalties heading into the pits. So he did the most Aladdin thing ever and got rid of it, eliminated it, nuked it. But the problem is we are back for our final season, and it is on this calendar, this shortened, condensed calendar for the Mushroom Cup, our last season on this game, season number 935 overall, as Kevwood is counting. I am Alex Albone, a.k.a. T-Bone, a.k.a. whatever else people call me. I don't want to know what your mama calls me, though. Anyways, DRS Maestro. He has had a lot of success here in Canada, finished multiple races here, so he's always got a car. Keyword finished, folks. This is the Maestro. Fan favorite everywhere he goes, and of course you sign his cast, he'll sign yours. Go get that DRS Maestro neck brace, special edition, can be bought at all of our merch stands. And if you don't think I'm talking enough about racing, go suck on a lemon or jump on in a lake. Here we are though, Spenny's Pub Hub, Rasta Cheech, his home circuit. He lives near the track, literally in a tent on turn 1 during the off weeks. He says the soil is very warm. It's very comfortable. It's better than a waterbed, and who would know? Anyways, Rasta Cheech coming in to the final back straightaway where famously Mika Hakkinen ran over a groundhog, folks. I saw it with my own eyes in 1998. There's these groundhogs that run around the circuit. Mika hit it, and the thing disintegrated. It was crazy. Then Kev Wood was seen picking up the scavenge and later cooking it. Him, Purple Snack, and Leader. You know, they had a cookout. You know how those Americans can get down. Anyways, we got Nova. He's a friend of the DRS Maestro. Followed him from TikTok. And will this be a champagne supernova after the race? Or will this shooting star hit the ground and explode? Speaking of hitting the ground running, Greg Jennings is going to need to bounce back. Not his ideal season so far. You could say he's in the honeymoon phase of this game by now. He is chilling, but again, always a threat. Last year, an incredible title win. Kendricks, one of the most consistent drivers I've ever seen. Justin Schrei, always a formidable contender. And of course, Chenzo, defending champion. But this season, Illyrian is leading the way. For some reason, he decided to no-show tonight, and I do not look fondly on no-shows. Anyways, Gabichow, Star Cup commentator. Invalidating right there. And, of course, Purple Snack, the man when it comes to those 100% races. TMT Monty making that switch from 5-lap hero to League Grand Prix racer. And that transition has gone pretty smoothly, pretty seamlessly so far. See what else he can get going. He's still learning the strategies. He actually has been working intensively with the DRS Maestro. That could go one of two ways, but so far he has found some pace. And I'm happy that he's joining us more in the Mushroom Cup. I'm sure the leeches over at LSR will be messaging him soon, too. Waiting to see what T-Bone comes home with. Stratting sits there at dinner table with his plate. What'd you bring home, T-Bone? Little sucker. Okay, 12 minutes remaining. Greg Jennings leading Monty, Rostachich, Kenzo, and that DRS Maestro. I am going to try to be a little more professional. Folks, if you want me to not be professional and raise as much hell as I possibly can on these telecasts, give me a hell yeah! Alrighty then. How about XOD, man? My good buddy over here, Greg Jennings' teammate. Happy belated birthday to XOD. Happy belated birthday to Spenny. Happy belated birthday to Hayden, BXT. All these guys are born in May. IFM stands for the International Federation of May-born Drivers.
What?
Who is that?
The one and only Jordan.
Yo, I'm doing commentary.
Your powder was open. I thought you were just chilling.
Oh, no, you're good, you're good. That's who I was talking to. Anyways.
Oh, what's the league that's going on?
Greg, Monty, Rostachich, Kenzo, and Gabichow. The top 5. Here, are you in the lobby?
I didn't know. I forgot it was a league that's going on.
See mushroom.
I forgot. Jesus.
Here, you can get the invite. It's in the groups.
Oh yeah, I see that now. I just turned my game on, and then I saw you in the party. I'm like, see what T-Bone's doing.
We're good. 10 minutes left in quality. It just started. Greg, Monty, Rasta, Chenzo. You could even race, bro. Yo, there's an open seat if you even want to race. To be honest.
What track is it?
Canada Mushroom Cup.
All right, bet. I'll cruise around.
Do whatever you want. Yeah.
I might.
I know you. I know you're not going to be able to not. You're too tempted, you know.
Yeah.
You might as well.
Man, I'm gonna be P11 and P last by the end of this. Let's see what seat is available. If it's a McLaren seat, I'm living good. I hope it's a Mercedes engine car.
All right, folks. Jordan 2 Wavy entering the mix. We also have Trophy Marino. That is cousin. That's a cousin of Hazy Aussie. So something to look at there. Ezo. Of course, folks, back in the mix here is Dastardly Daddy making his return as a reserve to the Mushroom Cup. We love the Dastardly one. And, of course, Clip Menzo from the Star Cup making an appearance here. Who else should we have a look on? Here's another one. The kid from Philly right now finishing his lap.
I can get in a Ferrari. See that?
He's there. Strah's going to like that. He's always asking me. He says he never has good teammates as reserves. So.
Well, I'm not good right now, so he's going to be disappointed. Sorry, Strah. I'm not good right now. It's going to be raining in a race. I might have a chance.
Is it?
That's
nice. That's sick. The whole race or just part of it?
No, it's mixed conditions. It look like.
Nice. I like that. There's another one. It's a P6. Good lap for him right there. Yo, Jordan, man. While you're here, why you tell us about your league, bro? Well, we got you here.
Yeah.
You're doing Sunday 100%ers, but you're going to turn it into like a real league, yeah? like what you guys have been doing?
Y- Yep, it's gonna be the same as it was these last couple of Sundays, but it's gonna be standings and actual calendar and
Nice.
etc. Okay, I gotta change my camera settings because they're off.
There it is, folks. If you're interested in like joining that format in an actual league style, which like the races have all been great, shout out to Jordan, and I know he's got more information coming on that too. So
Yep.
I assume I'll be involved in some capacity, commentary, maybe the odd race. So it'll be a good time.
Bro, you don't even gotta commentate. If you just gotta got the stream up, turn off upload, it'll be good.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Here's the thing. I enjoy it. It's just like it's 100% is a long time to do the whole thing, but
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
it'll be
4 hours
better if I
already.
had someone too.
Yeah, you could probably get someone here and there.
People don't seem to mind the way I do it. Like I'll come in with an update once in a while and just kind of leave the race on. But
Yeah.
here's Greg on a fastest lap, right? Or not fastest lap, but a hot lap. Currently in P2. Shout out to Purple Snack too, also involved in that project. I
Yes,
believe.
sir.
There's Shry right there with a pole lap, a 108.9. TMT Monty right behind him in P2. Greg Jennings in P3. Spenny, Rasta, and Chenzo completing out that top six. Another one, Gabachow, Limitless, Draco, and of course, the maestro himself. Let's look on here.
I've never driven this track on Oasis.
Are you doing no line too?
No, I'm using a line
No
for
ABS.
sure. Yeah, no ABS and automatic gear. I mean, not automatic gears. Manual gears.
Dude, did you hear who won the NBA draft lottery?
Yeah, the Mavs.
That is crazy. 1% chance? It's a little fishy to me.
Yes, someone said it was rigged, right?
100% it's rigged, bro. Because they're not selling
It's
tickets
actually
for next year. Because the fans obviously turned on them. Why wouldn't they?
crazy.
Dude, they're gonna be nice next year, though. What's his name? Cooper Flag or something?
Yeah, Cooper, I guess.
He looks really good. They're gonna have to have Kyrie and AD healthy. That's a good team.
Hopefully.
Yeah, big
Kyrie,
hope.
who knows
Big
if
hopefully.
Kyrie's gonna be?
Yeah.
Who knows
I
if
know those are
Kyrie
big ifs.
is gonna be the same? Gonna be the same Kyrie? Yeah, ACL is a big thing.
I mean, they also have Klay Thompson, but I think he's kind of washed.
Yeah, but I want to say he's washed. It's just like
He can
the
give you like
scheme isn't the
13 or
same.
14 a game and hit open shots.
Yeah, I think the overall scheme's not the same as it was in the Warriors. So
No, for sure. Definitely still useful. That's great. And the Spurs got the number 2 pick. I think they had a 6% chance. Anyways, let's see here. About 3.5 minutes to go. We got Hendricks finishing an in lap. Shout out to Nova again, the Maestro's buddy, making his reserve debut. Hazy Ozzy, Jordan, and here is XOD embarking on a hot lap. My little buddy, XOD's nuts, I call him, but he's a good guy. And I'm happy we're doing Canada. We haven't done Canada as much. People are scared of the penalties.
oh yeah, for sure. Because I'm still learning how to play the game. So
Remember, dude, the reason Greg didn't want to do it is because last time we raced here, it was raining and there was some sort of glitch heading into the pits. Like a bunch of guys got penalties, and part of it might have had to do with the rain. And you're telling me there might be rain, so it should be interesting, folks.
I think it's gonna be it's a 92% chance of rain. I think it's gonna be later on now or early on. Oh, maybe. 'Cause- 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 'cause I think it's gonna start off raining and then go to dry. I don't know. We'll find out.
All right, folks. Justin Strye in P1, TMT Monty, Greg Jennings in P3, Spenny's Pub Hop Rasta, Chenzo DRS Maestro, Ezo Season, and another one. Shout out Monty. It's great that he's racing with us now. Very happy. For years I've been trying to get him in, and he said he's a 5-lap guy. Well, I beg to differ, Monty. You converted him, Jordan.
Huh?
You converted Monty. Remember, for years, I guess you wouldn't know, but for years, bro, he just raced 5-lappers with us. And I've always been bugging him, like, bro, you gotta just do a race with us, man. And like, he's always been so reluctant. Then one day last week, he joined, and since then, he's been back every race. So I love it. Because he would only join the elimination things, and he didn't really know. He would always just be like, man, why'd you guys only do elimination shit? I'm like, we don't, bro. Monty would probably do the 100% stuff too, man. I think he's been in a race of those. Let's try Monty, Gregory Jennings, Gabachow, and Gabachow. This is his home circuit as well, also from Quebec in that Montreal area. He's in P4 at his home track. Spenny, also his home track by country. The Canadians here, showing who runs this place. This is our track. This is our house, baby. All you American drivers, not today. Oh yeah, one of them's in here.
Like we actually give a fuck.
This is our home circuit, baby. Come on, Jordan. Spenny.
We actually care.
We got a Canadian on the pole. I'm gonna turn it into a Canada versus the world thing. So, anyways, we got Spenny, Shry, Ezo, Rasta, Monty. Oh, the Canadians are all getting bumped back. Greg, Gabachow, Limitless Draco, Draco representing Singapore, Chenzo representing Mexico, the DRS Maestro living in the States but representing Zimbabwe. Our P10 right there, another one, XOD. Both of them.
Suck at this game, dude.
Yeah.
I just ran over someone's front wing.
Nova, of course, representing the state of Indianapolis. Indianapolis.
P15. It's the best I can do right now. Wow.
It's a long race. You'll finish in the points. There's going to be disasters, striking many times. So shout out to Trophy Marino here, cousin of Hazy Aussie, under the tutelage of Hazy Aussie. And yeah, it's going to be fun. It's Purple Snack, the legend and the OG.
I am 1 second slower than I used to be, bro. That's ridiculous.
Here's that man, Purple Snack, finishing his hot lap. And he decides to abort it. All right, it's going to be an exciting race. A little bit of a mix of drivers here. We got some Star Cuppers. All the combustible elements for a big bang, folks. And my man Spenny's Pub Hub coming off his first Mushroom Cup victory last week. Right now on the pole at his home race.
I am currently behind 4. I'm currently behind 4 Star Cup drivers.
There it is. Jordan 2 Wavy here is a reserve as he works on some no assist stuff. Nova and Kendricks. That's going to be a fun one, man. Just looking at this grid, it is going to be a fun one. Dude, just don't get any penalties and keep it clean. Yeah. Just do what you do. Just navigate your way around the chaos, you know?
it's kind of hard to do that, locking up at times and trying to manage that and everything else. Yeah, bro. It can be tough. I'm gonna try. I don't even know. I might not even score a point, bro. Look at my teammate in P2, bro. This is like Max Verstappen and his teammates, bro. Dead ass.
All right. Oh man, I'm excited to see what this weather is going to look like. The most fun races are the ones. Oh my God! It is raining cats and dogs, folks. I saw Kevwood's mom follow the sky. Holy shit! Is it going to clear up? This is.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be so fun if it's going to clear up too. Let's do this. That track is
I like to
moist.
ride a wet races. I don't like wet to dry.
I like anything where it changes, but I know I
Oh,
agree with you, but
it's gonna be raining. It's gonna be raining the whole time. It's gonna be raining for the majority. It's gonna dry up at the end, but I'm going to intermediate stuff for sure.
well, yeah. Plus, the safety cars could kind of make it come quicker.
Most most people should go on the inters. I won't be surprised.
What are you doing, inters or
Keeping it.
wets?
I'm going on
It's a
inters. It
game
says
recommending.
wets. It's recommending wets, but it's going to go into intermediates very quickly. Probably towards the middle of the race. And it's going to dry up. So keeping the tires cool is going to be prime. Mid race, the cooler tire is going to be the best tires. So.
Ah,
I'm in a Ferrari.
it's gonna be a doozy. All right,
Well,
round 4 of the
good luck
Mushroom
to
Cup,
me.
folks. Canada.
I think I see some guys on wets. A couple guys on wets. Everyone around me is on wets.
Most of the field on wets here, except for Greg, XOD, and Jordan. So here we go. Clutch your pearls, ladies. It's the Mushroom Cup in Canada. Wet race probably will dry up later, we're hearing. And let's get it going through turn 1.
And I got hit, turn 1. There we go.
A little bit of contact further back. Up at the front, these guys are getting out of there. Some of these guys squirrely coming out of the
Get off my
turns.
Asmans, though. Oh, shit. I don't even know where the fucking track is. I can't see it.
Here, looking on with Monty as he's right on the back of Rasta. That top 5, Shry, Spenny, Ezo, Rasta, and TMT Monty. Shry getting that move done. Greg on those inters, the first of the inter drivers. Right there in P6, hanging on with everybody. Let's see how XOD, Greg's teammate, also on the inters. Maybe they're working together. And Jordan electing for the inters too. But the main issue right now will be navigating this traffic, not the tires. And, yep, Purple Snack Dastardly Trophy. But here's Gabachow. Look at this here. Into the hairpin. A little bit of touchy-touchy. Gabachow. Let's have a look at these movements right now. Chenzo up 3 spots. Gabachow down 3. And I'm waiting for a big one, folks, as they head into final chicane, the wall of Kevwood. Heading through, and the first lap is now completed here at the Taco Bell Grand Prix of Canada. Justin Shry leading the way. I don't know why I said Taco Bell. I should pick a Canadian company.
Enzo's all over the place. He can't even drive in a straight line.
Smokes Poutine, Grand Prix of Canada. Further back, though, XOD and Hazy Aussie. These guys have touched many times. No homo. And, yeah, I know. It's crazy word. Yeah, I figure it sounded weird when I say they've touched many times. Not that they touched many times, but the fact that I know about it and I was talking about it, that's the weird part. I just keep digging myself into a hole.
Next subject, bro.
Yeah, I know. I keep making it worse and worse. Good Lord. How do I even know? Was I there? Was I involved? Oh, God, T-Bone. Here we go, though. P12. Hazy Aussie. Been trying to keep it professional.
Man's going to be in the next the next DD case court singing, so it's gonna be there.
Oh, the next Kendrick Lamar song. Monty, will he get through Rasta? He's been pushing the back of Rasta, of course, a fellow Quebecer. He is reigning champion of his Quebecer League. Congratulations to Rasta for wrapping that one up. He said he wants his chips with the dip, and he's going to repeat next season. Now let's see if Monty, again in the rain with no DRS, difficult pass to make. Try though, looking very good. He's got a 1.8 second lead. He is coming out swinging.
Oh yeah,
tonight.
teammate.
Yeah, exactly. Teammate of Jordan, too wavy. Hopefully Jordan can throw some points in there too by the end.
I'm not scoring no points, bro.
Oh, it's a long way to go, dude. Oh, just wait, bro. 20 minutes from now, half the field will be out, half will have penalties, and the other half will have damage. Play the long game.
Bro, I already have 2 warnings.
Play the real long game. Limitless in P9 right there. Maybe Rookie of the Year this year in that contention.
Oh my God, Menzo, back out of that, bro.
Menzo will get feisty.
I see that.
Ezzo looking to make the move on Spenny for P2. Very talented driver, Ezzo. Yeah, it's really tough to make an overtake here, eh? Without DRS. In the rain.
Close enough, yeah. Close enough, yeah. I just need my tires to warm up and I'm good.
Just watching even Ezzo, because he's got the pace on Spenny, but he's having a hard time actually getting the move done. Spenny is nailing his exits, which is making it difficult, especially with the no DRS.
Yeah, that's the main thing. The main thing on the wet is the exit.
See if Ezzo has an opportunity here. Turn 2. Again, Spenny very good.
Down. All right, my tires are starting to warm up now. We getting there, chat.
We getting there, chat. Jordan to P15, back to where he started, but Ezzo does get the move done on Spenny there into P2. Nicely done. Shry 4.2 seconds ahead. He is freaking flying, folks. The Ferrari adjusted Shry. The Rain Man.
Got traction glitches, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You don't hear that PC, bro. You might want to check that.
Well, now it looks like Ezzo, though, is taking time out of Shry. So we'll see.
Demon needs to drive that car, bro. You're in the Red Bull, bro.
A little further back here. Jordan too wavy on XOD. Jordan. Oh, losing lots of time here.
So I mean, there was just a lot of time to begin with, so yeah, I'm not mad. He had a moment.
Nova in his debut race here in P13. No penalties or anything so far. Let's have a look at the tires. As we said, only 3 of the drivers on the inters. They don't seem to be off the pace per se. So there's Spenny, the first guy to pick up a penalty. 3 seconds for him. Unfortunate, but he's right there in P4 for his home race. And Shry, another fastest lap thrown down. Kenzo is up 3 spots from the start, and now he is in that group of cars headed by Rasta Cheech, fighting for P3. And again, it's raining now, folks, but I think it is supposed to clear up at some point during this race. So something to keep an eye on. And another one on the back of Greg. So I'm not sure the inters are the tire, to be honest, man, because I really don't know they are. Because Greg is not on the pace that he would normally be on.
That's the thing. Yeah, you got to be patient because it's going to go into intermediate track conditions anytime now.
Okay.
This thing will take an easier patience.
Does it say, like, momentarily?
Oh, I gotta check.
It doesn't look like the rain's actually letting up. That's the thing.
The engineer said track is the rain is easing up. So.
Oh shit! All right then.
So literally, as the laps go, it's gonna be more of a dry line, and once that dry line appears,
yeah. Oh, something happened there. A little contact. Monty now into the pits, losing his right end plate. Very unfortunate there. He's running a good race. So Monty into the pits. Limitless Draco also into the pits. I don't even know if he had damage, so we'll see what the...
Oh, got a pin.
There's Jordan with a 3. So Draco just changing those tires. He's put on the inters, so that tells me starting on the inters is probably the way. Marino gets a 10 second for speeding in the pit lane. His debut race. That'll hurt. Rasta Cheech, he thrives in these difficult conditions at difficult circuits, and this one being a home circuit. He is looking for a good performance today in front of his home crowd. He slept in his own bed last night. All his friends and family are here. He is a legend around these parts. Hey.
Yo, what up?
I'm doing commentary. What are you doing?
Dylan, you called?
T-Bone had to take a phone call. Viewers. Good context. Can't say too much, but what I can see is there's far off in the distance in P1. Close fight. I mean, I don't. It's some gaps in the top 5. I think that's what that is. 5 cars. Yeah. But then from P6 to, I'm assuming the bottom of the pit. Oh my God. I got another 3 seconds. Alright, I got 2 seconds of penalties for myself. So from P6 to pretty much P11, it's like somewhat of a train. I'll say P10. P11 is gonna be there. And then from me,
Jordan, that, folks.
12. Oh,
thank you, Jordan. Nice, good work there. How are you doing that?
I was trying to like.
I know.
In the process of me doing that, I fucked up and went across the whole track and got a 3 second instantly. So I didn't get no warnings or anything. It just instant 3 seconds. It's all good.
So Stry leading the way still, looking fantastic. Ezo in P2 and Rasta Cheech are top 3. Spenny Chenzo and Greg right there. Greg still around the same pace on those inters, but it is definitely clearing up now. That line looks somewhat dry, and the rain is it's really let back.
Come on, so if you're gonna do that, bro, you better make that damn corner, bro.
No.
All right, I'm gonna drive more aggressive because I can do that now.
Well, yeah, you gotta take advantage of it. But he's
Oh, deep. Oh, come on,
Jordan goes deep, but he holds it. He holds it. To be honest, that's a move he had to get done. Jordan was also under attack by 2 hosses behind him, so definitely wanting to get through there. Definitely, that move might have been a little aggressive and urgent, but he had urgency. Especially knowing he's got to take advantage of these tires now. Now, Kendrick's
SOD, but
yeah, that had to be done. That had to be done. That had to be done. Yeah, because these hosses are right there now too.
And I know who behind me, so.
Draco, Kendricks. Draco also on those new inters, so he's going to be moving well.
Yeah, I was trying to get rid from them.
Yeah.
I just realized they were behind me, and I was like, oh shit.
Exactly. Stry puts in another fastest lap of the race. He is flying, folks. Jesus. 4.9 seconds ahead of P2 in that Ferrari. Justin Stry, man, he came into this race with a chip on his shoulder today, folks. He was not happy after the 100% race last night. He had words. Well, he didn't have words, but he was not too pleased with how that race went down and ended. And, of course, it was an exhibition race, too, you know, so I told him he didn't need to, not that serious, but, you know. I don't know. There was, did you know what the controversy was about, Jordan?
No idea. I was in the back by myself the whole time.
Oh. Well, TTV and B-Tom were, like, battling for the win on the final lap, and Stry was there, but he had a 3-second penalty. So it was like, you know. But then Stry got taken out or something. I don't know. Either way, Stry, though, he has channeled that energy, folks. You cannot erase energy, only convert it. And he's trying to convert it to a win today. Taking that, man. And now he's going into the pits. Time to get off those wet tires.
Greg's cooking, so.
And now Greg Jennings.
Greg isn't gonna pit until this time for drives. Same for me.
Yeah, so Greg is looking very nice right now, just considering his actual position, though. Even Draco ain't in a bad place. He's already made a pit stop. Nova gets a 10-second texting and driving, another one 3-second, and now those penalties accumulating, folks. Try now out on those inters, and we'll see if that pace is still as rapid in relation to the other cars. Because on those wet tires, on that wet track, he was the class of the field. But there are 25 laps remaining under changing conditions. And we'll see how it plays out. Greg Jennings in it again, the strategy master. Just putting himself in perfect spots with the strategy. Almost every race.
I shot myself up in the top 10 with my strategy, bro. I feel like I should get
You did too. You did too, but I mean, Greg's in a way better place than you, you know? But you, XOD, and Greg made the right call. Yeah, no, you did good too, because you're up like 7 spots.
I'm not gonna let him sit behind me.
So the race leader, Ezzo, now getting off those wet tires, and we'll see how bad he was hurt by an undercut.
Oh, another one's out of the race.
Is he?
Connection issues. Connection.
All right, Greg Jennings now fastest lap of the race. He is
His car
moving.
just glitched like behind everybody. What the fuck? What did I just see? He was in front of me and just lagged like 5 seconds behind me. Now he's behind an Aston Martin. I think that's his car.
Okay, Greg Jennings leading the way, starting on those intermediate tires, making that great game plan, and now benefiting from it here. And he's just going to want this rain to stop now, if anything, so he can put the dries on. The sooner it stops now, the more it would benefit Mr. Jennings. Justin Schrei, though, absolutely rapid so far today. And he is looking, even with a pit stop under his belt, to eclipse where Greg is and negate Greg's strategy. Ezzo lost a little bit of time, was undercut a bit, he stayed out a lap longer. Rostachich in P4, still look good today. Greg, another fastest lap. Schrei taking it from him now. And now Limitless Draco also right there in P6. Jordan 2 Wavy also starting on those intermediate tires. Taking advantage of it. He's up 8 positions. And Monty gets a 3-second there, unfortunately for him. XOD, another one of the cars to start on those inters. Him and Greg. XOD benefiting strongly from Greg as a team captain. Putting all of Greg's strategies into play and integrating them into his system when he races. XOD coming off a P3 last week, and which was one of the craziest races you'll ever see at Singapore. And looking to extrapolate that into more results for him. XOD, one of those guys looking to get in the bottom half of the points and contribute to Greg. And I believe he's even ahead of Greg in the standings this year, maybe, so. Splendid. Trophy Marino, another 10-second speed. And his cousin Hazy Ollie follows in his footsteps, gets a 3. Shout out to the Aussie family. Limitless Draco. XOD gets a 3-second. Those penalties are always going to accumulate in a mass at a circuit like this. I hate to see it. The Monzas, the Mexicos, and the Canadas. Wish we could edit that out. It just looks so bad aesthetically. Schrei and Greg Jennings fighting for the win. So a lot of empty seats here in those stands. Where are you at, Mushroom Cup fans? Well, the ticket price is too high again. I don't know. We should just give free tickets out if you brought 3 cans of soup for Kev Wood's mama. Oh, was absolutely savage. Anyways, Greg Jennings at the hairpin. He is overtaken by Shirai. Shirai is not messing around. 3-time Mushroom Cup winner Justin Shirai. He is coming for more. Chenzo looking to get closer to the Rasta 1. Jordan 2 Wavy. There's Monty. All your favorites here, folks. Greg picks up a 3-second penalty. That's going to go over like a fart in church. Here we go. Hazy Aussie on that exit. Looking to come up to his good buddy XOD. Ezo Season takes that fastest lap. Eating a purple snack. Speaking of, there's a move here potentially from Hazy Aussie. XOD is going to fight it off. XOD is going to give him hell all the time. Speaking of which, guess who's snack? Snack again. Purple snack. At the end, the legend himself. Purple snack. Veteran of the game. Jordan 2 Wavy, a 3-second penalty. Here's Clip Menzo now. We're going to take a snack out of purple. That steak is looking medium. Never mind, it is super rare. It is purple, folks. That snack is completely purple. And Clip Menzo is about to throw some salt his way. Here we go. Into the glorious Rasta Cheech turn 1. Into Zabby Gabby turn 2. As they head to the Sweet Tej straight away. And you know a lot is going to happen as they head to the next corner. This is the Hemi corner. Boom. You see the blood everywhere. As they get through the Hemi corner, they go through this little straightaway, which is called AD3 Memorial Park. Rest in peace to AD3. He was killed by Kev Wood at Mexico, but he has memorial here too. Shout out to all the Quebecers as we get to the Gabichow straightaway. And I'm running out of Quebecers to name the corners after. Who else do I got? Oh, into the Sinbad chicane. Shout out to the Sinbad chicane here. Named after the great Sinbad. And one more corner left, and I don't think I have any Quebecers. Give me a Quebecer. Give me a Quebecer. Into the Rasta Cheech hairpin. He gets 2 corners named after him. And next, we're on this straightaway. We're going to call it the Spirit straightaway. The great Quebecer retired driver from IFM. This whole straightaway is named after him. And of course, the final chicane named after the greatest of all. The Kevwood chicane and the wall of Kevwood. Yes, sir. Most iconic driver we've ever seen. But here's Justin Shirai. Still leading the way. Still 2.7 seconds ahead. Still the best driver of the night so far in every aspect of it. Greg Jennings has a 3-second penalty. Starting on those inters, and he is probably not going to be too pleased that the rain has not stopped entirely. Because around now he's going to be looking to make that pit stop. Trophy Marinos trying to set a Mushroom Cup record for most points scored in a night. Wilt Chamberlain is getting nervous. Ezo in P3. Still here. Also showing similar pace in Shirai, but Shirai got that early getaway. Little advantage. He's taking advantage of it right now. And Rasta Cheech also has looked stellar today. Very, very formidable driver, if I do say so myself, as he hits a little bit of the wall here, heading into 83 Memorial Park. Ooh, fantastic turning of the car. Anyways, Chenzo, also very, very skilled esports driver here. What has he won? 6 of the last 7 Mushroom Cup champions. He is the legend himself. He's reached almost mythical levels here. He is one of the rare Pokemon birds. He is the Articuno of our league. We'll say. Skill shots, Mewtwo. Don't worry, Kevwood, I didn't forget about you either. Snorlax. Rasta Cheech. Shout out to Rasta Cheech here in his home Grand Prix, of course. The man. Look at him go. Great turning there. Oh yeah, Rasta. One of the most skilled drivers I've ever seen. That's for damn sure. some of the overtakes you've seen from this guy, and he has no fear. Many of the Quebecer drivers kind of have that style, like they're not scared to make a move anywhere. I guess I'm not saying they're going to just do it anywhere out of stupidity, but like they're not intimidated by a certain corner. Like they're gonna. A lot of the Quebecers drive with some balls. That's for damn sure. Zabi, Gavi, Sinbad, even Tej. Like we never saw too much of. We did. Yeah, Tej. Like when he was playing a lot, was a very, very good driver too. Hemi, of course, is the one that comes to mind. Shout out to Hemi, multiple-time Mushroom Cup champion too. He will send it. He will fucking send it. Hemi, aka the hemorrhoid. Miss Hemi, but Ezzo's season now. I'll sprinkle a little salt on Greg Jennings here. And Greg trying to fight here. Trying to delay the inevitable. Oh, very good. Gregory Jennings here. This is Ron Artest on the Pacers. This is Ben Wallace before he got traded to the Bulls. This is the glove, Gary Payton, not the mitten that's on Golden State. Here we go. Ezzo's season. Hey, a trophy Marino. Oh my goodness, dude. I've been taking a shot every time Marino gets a penalty. I'm about to pass out. Good thing this is just water. All right, lap 18 to 35 here. Nope. Nova on his Mushroom Cup debut picking up a 3-second penalty. Nova, very good driver, but a lot of times when they come into the Mushroom Cup from those other leagues, they eat a slice of humble pie, and it is served to you after a big T-bone steak. Here's Spenny's pop-up, though. In P11, he was up there in qualifying, absolutely rapid driver, but those penalties right now, on that whole scoreboard. Hell, Trophy Marino. Looking like his phone number next to his name, folks. Any single ladies, give that a call. Here's Hazy Aussie, though. That's Ezzo. I don't know, I got my Z's mixed up. Jesus. Jesus, I had a dyslexic moment. My favorite 50 Cent song, 12 Questions. One of my favorite Kanye lines. Spenny, though. In P11, let's get it going. Spenny's pop-up. Hazy Aussie, all these IFM guys, the International Federation of May, because it seems like they're all born in May. And Spenny says, Jordan 2 Wavy, may I have this dance? Jordan with 12 seconds of penalties here. Again, trying to navigate his way through, no ABS, but it is a tough place to try it. Dastardly Daddy picks up a 3. It's his home race as well, folks. Canadians, large and in charge in the field, or I don't know about in charge, but we are represented in the field. The DRS Maestro. Oh, we're going to just actually, we can get a couple words with Maestro, actually. We're just going to bring him in here for an interview. Hold on. Maestro. How you doing? How you feel down there? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Maestro, what does that mean? Hey guys, who's that sending it? Who's that sending it? Alright bro, I'll talk to you later, okay? Okay, T-Bone. Dastardly Daddy, out of the race. Retiring in the pits. Okay then. Well, got love for the Dastardly one. Here we go, though. Lap 20 of 35. Oh. Thanks to the Maestro for doing that phone call. I think that's why I need to do commentary alone. Can't do it with anyone or any league who implies that I don't be myself. You can't pigeonhole me into being some, like, fake professional dude. You know? I'll drop a few fancy words. I'm like T.I. But other than that, I'm going to keep it a buck, you know. A lot of these other leagues are whacking their wieners. Well, anyways, Greg Jennings in P3. Monty, race control to ground control. Is race control to Monty. You got a 9-second penalty for your actions, folks. Please report to the principal's office. Justin Strye, Ezzo, Greg Jennings, Chenzo, Limitless Draco, and Monty, our top 6. Gabachow, Rasta Cheech, Hazy Aussie, and Spenny's Pub Hub. Rounding out our top 10 here. Those penalties are plenty. 25 are next to Monty's name. 25 are next to Trophy Marino. I haven't seen two guys average 25 a game together since Clay and Steph did it. Impressive. We'll call them the Splash Brothers from now on. Let's have a look at the tires. Trophy, the first driver to go on the dry tires here. And that track definitely dried up, but see how it actually feels. Justin Strye is just absolutely dominated today. Ezzo, Greg Jennings, our top 3. Chenzo, Limitless Draco. Oh my God. And just looking at these tires now, Chenzo, the first competent driver to go on the dry tires. Did I say that out loud? The first driver to go on the dry tires is Chenzo, and he's on the mediums right there. And we'll see what kind of grip he gets. Aesthetically, that track looks dry, but you can't judge a book by its cover. You got to feel it. Let's get it right here. See how that car is going. No dents on it. See the dents on Kev Wood's car, the way he parks. It's like he uses Braille. XOD. Nova, another 3-second penalty. But yeah, these guys are starting to go on to those medium tires now. Lap 22 of 35, round 4 of 8, season number 819 of the Mushroom Cup, the longest running esports league I know of on Mondays and Thursdays. It's established 2019. We've been here the whole time. We are the Statue of Liberty. We watch everything else change around us. Lap 23 of 35. Strye, Ezzo, Greg Jennings. Greg now finally making that pit stop here. And coming out in P3, 3 seconds of penalties. And Greg, through strategy, has put himself in an idealized version of how this race should look. TMT Monty with a 3-second penalty also, as we see those beautiful man-made canals here. Again, this circuit and this whole island, this complex, was designed when they had the Olympic Games here in 1980. A lot of these canals you see next to the track were used for like Olympic rowing, and other areas of this whole circuit were used in the Olympic sites. I believe it was was it 1980? No, it wasn't 1980, was it? When they had the Olympics in Quebec. 80 was LA, I think. But they had the Olympics in Montreal. I don't know the exact year. And that's why this whole island was kind of developed the way it is. And I believe it's only really used for it's just kind of like a park type deal. They have like a outdoor concert venue. And it's on an island across from the beautiful city of Quebec. So fun fact, I used to go to this race all the time. When they use real F1 cars, not like these little vacuum cleaners with these pussies that drive them now. But, did I say that? But when they had the old cars, man, you would come out of your hotel room and you could hear those cars in the whole city because it's on an island, and the sound would just echo to the whole city, and it would get you so pumped going to the racetrack, man. You used to have to wear earplugs to go to an F1 race, man. Now people wear AirPods and they're staring at Instagram, you know? These little vacuums swoop by. Swoop, swoop. Anyways, that's why I don't go anymore. But yeah, this is a great circuit, one of my favorites. Obviously, personally, I have some nostalgia and maybe some subjectivity in my opinion. But yeah, it's a great spot. I always recommend going to a race weekend in Montreal. Huge European vibe, for sure. Lots of sexy babes, lots of hot cars. Bring your wallet. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun anytime you do that. The food, very diverse city. Definitely something different. And I actually used to work, I did a little media gig when I was growing up in high school. I used to work at the race for a company called TSN. It's like the sports network. It's like Toronto, Canada's ESPN. So I was like a spotter for the actual cameraman and the producer. So they would give me like a headset and like a bib, and I would stand right here, turn one, right back there on that scaffolding. And if anything happened in front of me, like a pass, a spin, or whatever it may be, or something may happen, I would just radio into the producer so he would know what to look for, you know? Because obviously his eyes can't be everywhere. So I'll just say, oh, camera 3, this is happening, you know? And it's pretty cool because like I got paid and I got to go to the F1 race every year and go wherever the hell I want, essentially. Like the media pass, you can go on any of those scaffoldings with the cameraman. You can't buy that kind of a view, I promise you. Rasta Cheat Show. Sorry, that's just a little T-Bone fun fact history. Rasta Cheat's retiring. A safety car is coming out. Oh my god. Guess we're getting more history lessons. That same media jersey, one of them I got autographed by a driver who it happened to be his first race that day. I don't think he didn't turn out much, but it's funny. I got Timo Glock to autograph the bib, and it happened to be his first F1 race ever. I know he didn't amount to much. He's probably best known for the 2008 final race and the part he might have played or not played in it, but that's a little fun fact. Oh, and the catering, when you do F1 media, the catering, woohoo, much better than the catering I got here in this comms box. Safety car, though, is out. We'll get a little bit of a break, lap 26 of 35. It's a Mushroom Cup, baby, the greatest show on earth. And Justin Schrei. I hope people get triggered when I say shit like that, because that's why I do it. Anyways, Justin Schrei, Ezzo, Greg Jennings, TMT Monty, Limitless Draco, and Chenzo are top 6. And this is not what Justin Schrei wanted to see, folks. It was smooth sailing in a way for him, and now he is facing those treacherous waters. I hear Greg Jennings in the back yelling, "Dead man tell no tales." I see Chenzo with an eye patch on, and now Ezzo's got a parrot. This is not turning good for Schrei. I hope he's going to use that flying, because right now them pirates are coming. And oh my god, Schrei! Oh no, he's letting a lapped car by. Oh, okay, it's my bad. I thought he fell asleep. I was gonna... Alright, though. So, yeah. It will not be as smooth as Schrei was once hoping for in this Pirates of the Caribbean edition. How about Gabichel? Also his home track. Proud Quebecer from the great nation of Quebec, representing that white and blue. I got a proposition. How about, since there's been like debates about Quebec wanting to be their own country, how about Quebec can have all of Canada except for Ontario, and we'll just be the 51st state. Make Ontario we'll go with the states, and the rest of Canada can just kind of do their thing. I think everyone's happy, no? Let's be real. The rest of Canada doesn't want us. They don't want Ontario. They don't want Toronto. Yeah. No one's ever proposed that. Make Ontario the 51st state. At least that way I have access to American goods and services, you know? You been to an American grocery store, bro? I want that cereal in my life. It's no wonder they're so big. The stores, not the people. Shout out Spinala King. Said my commentaries are more like podcasts. Funny thing about that is I've commentated races from the other room before. No one would even know. I actually haven't, but I could do it and no one would know the difference. But just leave it on like the top guys battling, go into the other room. Just keep talking my nonsense. Lap 28 of 35, safety car here. Somehow T-Bone voted commentator of the year. I don't know if people voted for me out of pity or fear, but definitely one or the other. Definitely pity. Although I do think I'm okay. I think it's more entertaining than most of these guys. Some of these commentators I've heard have the personality of a panic attack, folks. No disrespect. We're here to have some fun, bro. It's a video game. It's an arcade video game at that. Some good drivers that we respect, and I give them respect. I am the Glazer. If you're shit, I'm going to tell you you're shit. I'm going to tell everyone you're shit. That's when you step into this ring, you subject yourself to all the scrutiny that may come with it. By the way, I'm terrible. That's why I don't race. So, I like where Limitless Draco is, man. Shout out to the Draco here. Oh, Trophy Marino, disqualified from session. Sometimes that dog, you just got to take him behind the shed, you know? Nova and Trophy Marino. Every time, shout out to Nova, you seem like a good guy, but this is why I'm skeptical of, like, Maestro recruiting off TikTok. Definitely, like, and like, oh God, there's Hazy off there, retiring. I appreciate the Maestro recruiting off TikTok, don't get me wrong, but my method of recruiting drivers has always been just beating people, seeing they're good racers, then adding them. Once you're like, I've always been skeptical of just adding people from online. I'm not talking shit about anyone, but like, basically you're using your own league and your own drivers and your own friends as guinea pigs when you do that, you know? It's like LSR does it, other leagues will do that. They recruit online. ERA, they're like on Reddit. I saw them on Reddit recruiting. So like, some guy on Reddit tells you he's good. Maybe he sends you his time trial, whatever. Doesn't mean he knows how to race. So you're just going to go off that, and you're just going to put him in the race with the drivers who are trusting you to provide a good grid. Say what you want about me, but I don't do that shit. I protect these grids. I think people appreciate that. You've never been desperate enough to just advertise to randoms either, by the way. Here's Limitless Draco. It's a VSC. Lap 30 of 35. In this version of T-Bone takes a dump on somebody. Justin Schrei, Ezzo. Schrei had this looking good, but Ezzo now. These two have looked like the two quickest all day, along with Greg Jennings. And Schrei, oh man, that win was looking so nice, and now he's going to have to work very, very hard for it. Bring up some lap data. Sorry, I'm getting better with that. Or am I? Most of these drivers on the medium tires. We got Justin Schrei, Ezzo, Mr. Greg Jennings, Chenzo, TMT Monty, Limitless Draco, Gabbett Chow. I feel like the penalties have to be up here, though. I just hate doing the math and looking at that shit. Yeah, we'll deal with it after. Gabachow, Spenny, Jordan 2 Wavy now up into P9, starting 15th, and XOD been hanging around. And look at this Maestro. He once famously won a race here in the Star Cup. Late safety car, no penalties. And in his post-race interview, he famously quoted, "T, slow is the way around here." And maybe in the Star Cup, but you know what, man? The Maestro with no penalties here could end up in a pretty decent spot after all. Shout out to that wretched DRS Maestro. And Purple Snack also penalty free. I do think he should have pit during the safety car, but maybe it was a tire thing. Shout out to the man, Purple Snack. And it'll be interesting to see how close he gets to points. And of course, Kendrick's king of the alternate strategy in P13. But let's look further up, folks. We got a battle for the victory. We got Ezzo, we got Shry. And you know what? Last night, Shry had 3 seconds of penalties fighting guys with none. And the shoe is on the other foot tonight. So we'll see how this plays out. Chenzo, Greg, we got to get these penalties up here. Chenzo at 10, Monty at 12. Oh, Chenzo seems to be a victim of the fast pit entry glitch, I think. It's very controversial. It's very controversial. I know, I've never seen Greg so heated about something. When he got the penalty last race, he was in the Lightning Cup chat posting videos, diagrams. He was trying to gain support. But here's the thing, like, I don't know, like, I don't know who was, I don't know. I don't think it was directed at me, because, like, I'm not even a steward. I think he was just, like, venting, you know, he's, like, frustrated. I don't think he was, like, blaming anyone in particular, just the game. But it was funny, though. Greg, if you want to get Greg heated, you start talking about Canada. The pit entry, that's how I get Greg going. I'll ask him about it, just knowing he's going to talk about it for, like, 10 minutes if I ask him about it once. You hear the big exhale? Okay, so basically, guys, at Canada, then I leave the voice party. Come back 10 minutes later, he's still talking about it. Oh, I love Greg, he's a man. There's not too many things that actually get him going. Canada pit entry, sore spot. Great race from Greg, though. Nailing that strategy. Put himself in a fantastic spot. Currently net P3. And that Maestro done a great job, too. Justin Shry, though. So, this is the most impressive evening of racing I've seen from Justin Shry in maybe, what, almost a year of knowing the guy. He has put it all together, but I will say he's had this many, many times in this situation where the devil is one DRS zone away, we call it, for Justin Shry. He has had some heartbreakers, folks. Today, will it be triumph? Or will it be tragedy once again? We'll find out. Stay tuned. Lap 34, 35. One more time to go, ladies. Clutch your pearls. Gird your loins. I don't even know what the hell that means. But sounds like something an old person would say. I know that trolls people. Here we are. Greg Jennings in P3 here, looking to get through, maybe provide a little bit of help for Shry in the way of a battle for Ezzo. Chenzo and Limitless Draco, two guys who are no strangers to each other, two fantastic racers who have locked horns a couple times, like some Brahma Bulls and Spenny's Pub Hub. He has found some good pace lately, turning back the clock, looking like 2022 Spenny here, once again, winning last week and interjecting himself in mini battles for the win. But right now, folks, is he going to find enough in the tank to get this move done? That grid has stayed how it was for the last 5 laps, and now they are going around, folks. Let's get it going. Will Ezzo finally get through Shry? Just behind him, it doesn't seem like there's too much urgency to battle with those penalties. Kind of have that field iron laden, other than Justin and Ezzo. Ezzo looking for his first Mushroom Cup victory, I think. I don't know if he's won one. He's come close. I should know that. But here it is, though. Will he finally find a way to get through Shry? Both of them sitting on 90% battery. Spenny's Pub Hub another 3. Will this be triumph for Justin Schry, folks? Or will we see one of the more memorable moments in Mushroom Cup history? And I don't even want to. Yeah. I don't know, though. Schry's got a nice little run out of the exit here. And here will be the moment of truth. Schry. Will he meet his moment of truth? I don't think Ezo's not going to have a move here. Justin Schry. Greg Jennings, another three, but I don't think it'll change anything. Justin Schry away, mate. He believes he can Schry, and for once, that river will not be Schried. Justin Schry, the class of Canada today. Absolutely electric from start to finish. Fantastic qualifying. Drove away on the wets. Drove away on the inters. And drove away on the dries. How do you want it? How do you want it? Ezo, P2. Limitless Draco getting into P3, and I think Greg's second penalty there knocked him off the podium. So Limitless Draco getting in there. Greg Jennings, Chenzo, solid drives from both those guys. Spenny's Pub Hub as well, P6. The Maestro utilizing those no penalties. Super consistent here, steady pace. He is a veteran of this circuit. Puts together a P7. Gabachow in P8 at his home race. XOD scoring points again. Another great showing for him in what is always a tumultuous race when it comes to XOD, folks. We're just going to get a couple of these drivers in. Okay, we're going to get a couple of these guys in. I'm just reading.
Hey, Shy, bro. I tried to type your W teammate, bro. It just didn't work out.
It didn't work out. It's all right. I had a crazy race.
And Jordan, too, Wavy, getting in the points there at the end as well. Great drive there. That
was the shittiest drive ever, bro. What are you talking about?
Got beat by Zod, dude. Wait, 15 seconds. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay, one moment, guys. I'm just inviting.
What were your wings? I was running like 34-40 during the wet, and then 30-40 when it dried up. Oh, good race.
All right, 1 second, boys. Let's tries here. Okay, Greg. All right. Justin Schry.
Yes, sir.
Dude, first off, that's probably that's like the best you've looked from like the start to an end of a session I've ever seen you. By the way,
I was on one.
You were cooking, bro. Did you have pole?
I did not.
Okay, you were like, okay, you're P2 and you made a move. You got into P1 on lap 1.
Lead on the lap, first lap.
Yeah. Okay, so that dude on the wets, you were the best guy. On the inters, you were the best guy. Then at the dries, you held on at the end too, man. That was like the complete package race from you, man. And I also know you came in this one with a little chip on your shoulder, bro. So I love that you kind of you harnessed it and you came out today and just showed. Do you want to talk about that?
I had to get my vengeance from last night.
You definitely shut me up.
It was a good race. I was fuel saving for a few laps in the middle, because I was at like 0.3 over, like pretty much the entire race until the safety car came out. So I was kind of just like maintaining fuel, and my setup was great. I really enjoyed it. It was a good
And
race overall.
you want to talk about,
I
was
love a
it a
wet
little,
race.
I could tell, but was it a little deflating just because of your history? You've had a lot of wins, almost in the bag. Then some bad luck have happened, like a safety car or something has happened to kind of take it away from you. When that final safety car came out, were your thoughts negative, as in like, oh, here we go again, or were you kind of stay like, fuck that, like I'm gonna hang with this? Like, how did you?
I knew I had good pace. I wouldn't have been able to pull away if I didn't have that. So I wasn't happy with the safety car. I'll tell you that. But
Yeah.
it wasn't the end of the world. It is what it is.
Well, bro, I'm happy for you, man. That was a great
It
story
was a good
coming
race with
back.
everyone. It was clean with Ezza the entire time too. I made a mistake final corner of the last lap or second final corner, and I thought he was going to get me for sure. I'm not really sure what happened to him on the exit, but it might have just spun his tires up or something. But it was a good race. He probably had a few opportunities to overtake me, but chose not to. So, meh.
Um, I, yeah, I didn't see any real opportunities when we watched, but I'm sure they existed. And again, you and him both had really great pace tonight, man, and it was fun to watch. I'm happy for you, and I'm proud of the way you kind of bounced back and responded too.
I appreciate it. It was a good race. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Hopefully, you're not going to bed angry tonight.
No, that's definitely not.
Okay, good, buddy. Enjoy it, man.
I'm good racing, everyone.
Okay, next up, we're going to go over to P2 here. Ezra, you with us, my friend? All right, bro. I want to say, Shry was incredible tonight, but I thought you were pretty well with him in terms of the pace and everything. I think at the start, he might have just been in a better position and he kind of took advantage of that. But you want to talk about that race and how it played out for you and what Shry said on potential opportunities to get an overtake done that you maybe didn't take? You guys, yeah, the deltas were the same. That's what I was saying. You guys were, yeah, very similar pace. And yeah, as I said, I think he kind of took advantage of the early on. Yeah, and you said whatever happened to you, as you said, yeah. So I think that was at the end. Ultimately, could have been the difference, bro. But you and him definitely were right there together, and could have gone anybody's way. I thought. Well, look, buddy, I appreciate it, man. Thank you again for racing with us, and keep it up, man. Keep it up. Take care, Ezo. Okay, next up, we're going to go to defending champion Chenzo. I believe P5 or 6 today. Chenzo, you with us?
Yeah, yeah. How's it
Um,
going, bro?
I'm good, bro. Just from watching that race, would it be fair to say that was kind of a frustrating one for you? Like, it seemed like, I don't want to say you had P5 or 6 pace, because I think you had better than that, but it looked like it was really hard to get moves done,
Um,
especially in the rain in that train.
yeah, I mean, it kind of just started from quali, man. My PS4 shut down, so I only had, I
Oh,
barely
shit.
set one lap, so I started P9.
Oh,
And then trying to overtake in the rain is really difficult, as you
yeah,
know.
yeah. No,
So
no,
it
I
was
don't
just
know,
kind
but it
of,
looked difficult, to be honest.
yeah, at least at Canada there, you know.
Yeah. No, it looked very difficult, bro, without the DRS, especially if the guy in front of you was hitting his exits. It looked really tough.
Yeah, yeah, no, it was tough. Couldn't really get the setup right either. Just telling the guys apparently were running a lot lower downforce than I was, so
Well,
that's also yeah, that's probably why
well,
it
look,
was.
Chenzo, we've done a lot of these where you won, and it sounds like today you had a lot that was going against you as well that we didn't even know about. So, way to hang in
Yeah,
there, and it
no,
sounds like you still, to make something out of it, you did a good job then.
Yeah, I hope it turns into a P3 because I got a 10-second penalty that was like a ghost penalty. I just got it randomly out
Oh,
of nowhere.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay, well, yeah, that's up to
so that
Stewards and Jordan, but
without
no. Yeah.
that, I should go back to 3, but
Uh,
we'll let
all right,
the
Chenzo.
league
Well,
office decide.
you say you hope it turns into a P3. I say I hope it turns into a PS5. But
Yeah. Soon, pretty soon, yeah.
all
Yeah.
right, my man. Thank you so much, bro, and for
All right,
everything.
thank you guys.
All right. Next up, Spenny's Pub Hub. Oh, everyone's in here. Everyone's getting interviews.
This is live. This is live on the T-Bone
It's
show.
on tape delay in case anyone cusses, but yeah, 10 seconds. No. Spenny's
What is
Pub Hub. I think you P6 today, even with all those penalties, dude. Again, I'm going to ask you again, what's been the key? Because I don't think I've asked you on air. What's been the key to you kind of finding your form again from maybe past games over the last 2 weeks?
eh,
You've been moving.
I think it's just finding setups that suit my driving style, kind of playing around with different stuff, and yeah, honestly, I've noticed just trying to drive to my style. But good pull. But I fucked up my race today because when we were initially pitting fenders, I actually went to wets.
Oh, I was wondering what
So
happened to you. Really.
I had to pit again. Yeah, so I had the pace, but
You've had the pace a lot, man. I think just like
and
you
I
just got to avoid the odd little mistakes, like a pen here and there. I think, and you're right
well
there.
I had 6 seconds going into the last lap. I got two warnings on the last lap trying to like just push, and so I wasn't like obviously like if look at like going back in time, I could easily avoided that.
Sure, bro. Well, look, keep doing your thing, man. Everyone knows what you're capable of, and look forward to more good races. Benny.
Oh hell yeah.
All right, bro. Thank you, Spenny. Next up, we're gonna go to the man, the home race hero here, Gabachow. He's flocked by beautiful
Yeah,
French babes right now. Gabachow, can we get a minute?
yeah. Good.
Great race from you there. Where was the final spot? Was it P7?
Eight, eight.
8. It's a great drive, bro. Seeing you in the steady in the points now in the Mushroom Cup, I think we all knew was coming. I just said it just would take a little bit just for you to get comfortable, know who's who, and now that that's happened, you seem to be getting in the top 10 every race and with potential for better and looking forward. You want to talk about that and how you feel for the future?
Yeah, for sure. I think top 10 is now going to be the objective every race, and I think I can do that consistently. Better than that, I don't know, but still, that was a good race, and yeah, I like my own track, obviously.
Yeah. Love it, bro. Love it, man. And I'm happy you had a good race in your home circuit, too. I love this circuit. And yeah, you say top 10. I think top eight's realistic objective for you every race, to be honest, but top ten's good, too, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I like
All right.
that.
Thank you, Gabachow. Keep it up, my friend, and thank you for all the Star Cup commentary as well, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, guys, don't forget Star Cup tomorrow, 8 p.m. on Gabachow's channel. Next up here,
Oh
I'm going to
yeah.
get a quick word with TMT Monty. Monty, my buddy, I don't know what happened to you today for you to fall, but bro, you were right there for most of the race. You had the pace. I know you're kind of new to the whole league racing thing and you're still figuring out the strategies. You want to kind of talk about your acclimation process going from like a really good 5 lap exhibition driver to now doing league racing? And thank you. Thank you. Different game. It's a marathon, not a sprint, too, you know? Yeah. Yep. Not to mention, bro, just the tire strategies, too. The tire strategies, you know? Every, you know, I, I know, man. I've been trying to get you in for so long, so I'm really happy you joined last week as a reserve, and it seems like you're joining back more and more, so I hope that means you're enjoying it. Let's go. Hell yeah, bro. That's what I was saying to you, bro. That's what I was saying to you, man. Like you're too good just to be dominating open five lappers. You know, I think league racing's the next step. Well, everyone who knows you would agree too. So I'm happy. All right, thanks, Monty, and I hope to see you back.
In
Let's go.
the crowd.
Shout out Monty, new fan favorite here in the Mushroom Cup. That's for sure. By the way, also, I know Monty's been getting some help from the next gentleman who's in here as well. The DRS Maestro, I know Monty even told me the Maestro's helped him a lot. So shout out to the Maestro for always kind of lending a hand. He's always willing to help other people. And that being said, the Maestro was P7 tonight. T, slow us away around here, famous quote. And today he used it to get a P7. Maestro, you want to talk about how you've helped Monty and ultimately your success around this circuit historically?
No, I'm just trying to help him out. The strategies and my strategies are always the best ones.
Oh,
But
like when you're on the
yeah,
inters and the when you're on the dries in the rain, you show him that
you
one.
already know. I mean, he hasn't seen those ones yet, but he'll learn as time goes. It's different. It's definitely like I said, it's different from five lappers. And as of my race today, I was just chilled today. Honestly, I was just trying not to get penalties, which I didn't get any. And I think that mess at the start of the and at the end of the safety car slowed me down. I could have been a little bit higher my finishing position because I didn't have any penalties.
Well, dude, I'm never surprised when we do this race and everyone has penalties and like you're the only one who has none. It's just like it's a strategy in itself, dude, because it always works out for you. Just
Yeah, it's not like I'll be going slow, but I'll just be, consistent pace the whole time, knowing, consistent lap times. I'm never gonna be like the fastest guy
I've
here,
seen you win a
but
race that way though too. So maybe not in the
oh yeah,
Mushroom Cup, but
I've won a race here that way for sure. That was in the stock up.
what about this
That was
track you
my
like, Maestro?
the penalties, because I don't get any.
That's amazing. You know what's funny, bro? My worst track is Mexico, but my only win ever came there because I'm so slow. I had no penalties, and there was like a late safety car, and I won. I
But
finished
yeah,
like
it's
P. I
always
was
those
P9
tracks.
on track, and I won the race.
It's like
So,
even I don't like Austria, but my record there is pretty good because of
like
people getting penalties.
again, though, folks, like that won't help you if you're super slow. So you got to still, move a little bit. But um, shout out to everyone, man. A lot of interviews today. Shout out to Jordan, Too Wavy. Shout out Jordan. Also, Jordan ended up in P10 there, bro.
Man, that race is ass, bro.
So that's well. I mean, you said you weren't going to score
Yeah,
points, and you scored points. So,
fuck the wet conditions.
but
I only scored because Rasta and Monty crashed.
it's Canada. Hey, it happens. But
I
guys,
think Monty crashed on the last lap.
word. Well, look, it's been fun, guys. I want to congrats to Justin Schreiber for winning the Smokes Poutineery Canadian Grand Prix. I want to shout out Limitless Draco, Ezo, Spenny, Chenzo, Greg, DRS, Jordan, Gabachow, everyone, guys. Great race. Even Ross, the Cheech, Monty. It's always great fun here. This is a league, bro. It's a league. The longest running esports league. Yeah. On Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Yeah, dude, there's standings, all that stuff, bro. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. This is what we do. I've been trying to get you in this forever.
And
Yeah.
it'll be
Let's be real, though,
right
dude.
at the
Like, if you
start
met
of
me in a
2025.
5-lap lobby and I started asking you to join my league, you'd probably be like, fuck that. So, you know. Yeah, exactly. That's why I have my own league, because people don't recruit me for those reasons. But anyways, guys, we are going to call this. Congrats, everyone. Thank you, everybody.